Morning, everyone. Again, this is Mitch Sneed with the Alexander City Outlook. We apologize for kind of keeping everybody hanging on a string here, but as we wait along with everybody to see exactly what happens here. We're kind of like everyone. We're a little bit removed from the situation. Obviously, we're trying to let them do their jobs and we do ours, but they are trying to clear traffic and letting it move through as they can, as they await the helicopter's arrival with the victim of this ATV crash, where they can bring them into to the other air ambulance, which will then transport him to UAB. We're on Highway 22, just outside of Alexander City, before you get to the Hillaby Bridge between Alexander City and New Site. Had an ATV crash about 2 hours ago, where a pipeline contractor crew was checking the markers that mark the pipeline so that to protect as people dig and that sort of thing. We have people stepping out to block traffic in both directions. We have a conservation officer pulling up here to do the same thing here. And we hear again the roar of the blades from the helicopter coming closer. So hopefully we'll have that for you soon. I hope that gets everybody up to date on what you're seeing and why we're here. If you'd like to share this with your friends, we appreciate it. Appreciate everybody turning to the Alexander City Outlook for news. We know that in times like this, it's a touchy situation, but people do want to know what's going on, and we do our best to do just that. We're gonna move our cameras just a little bit, so bear with us as we try to get a better vantage point. We do hear the Aliyah Aviation Unit helicopter coming over the hill. We should see it coming over the horizon just any minute. And if you hear clicking, I'm taking some still photos for the newspaper as well, so I apologize for the audio in advance. We appreciate everyone, prayers going out to the victim here. The good news is he is alert and talking, pretty banged up and hurt. They had to get him on some medication for the pain. But we appreciate everybody, their concern, and I know that the families do as well. We, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see in the air there, but you see the helicopter coming in. It's dragging, it has a basket underneath, and that is the victim of this crash. And he's in a basket coming in, and they will come up Highway 22. Put him down just almost right in the middle of the road. Incredible sight. As you can see here, you have the injured man on a stretcher. He's there perpendicular. We've got two folks from the Aliyah medical unit there bringing him down. We're going to try to lower this just a little bit so that you can watch as we take some pictures. Incredible sight to see. We do have a touchdown with the man is on the ground, the victim, as you can see. They are freeing him up. You have EMTs there on the scene. You can hear the roar of the helicopter. The place, and they are now carrying the victim to the air ambulance where he can be flown out. Just an amazing sight to see that come over the hill like that. We're going to move again so you can get a little bit better angle of what's going on here. As you can see, the helicopter is here. They brought him in. That's from the Aliyah Aviation Unit. And you can see in the distance the lifesaver helicopter as they work to get him into an ambulance and get him out. They're putting him on a backboard as we speak, get him out of the basket that he was in. They do have the other helicopter off the scene. That's the Aliyah Aviation Unit. We do still have the lifesaver craft here. Appreciate everybody watching and tuning in to us. We know that this isn't the most exciting video at times, but to see that rope rescue was pretty incredible. Unbelievable sight to see how it operated. We've got the Aliyah unit now working to find a place to put down to pick up his personnel so they can get back to their home base in case there's a call that comes up. We're transferring the victim, as you can see, to the lifesaver helicopter. We've got the Aliyah helicopter right overhead. You might not be able to hear a whole lot. We appreciate that. We're going to step away. I'll probably be in the shot. Apologize for that in advance, but we wanted to make sure that we get you the latest. Keep watching. We appreciate that. Share with your friends. Got one helicopter on the ground. The other one is now out. You see members of the aviation unit getting out of their craft. I'm going to step up so I can get a little bit better angle. I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, somebody said amazing skills. You're not kidding. Where these guys were able to put down right here, the spot, there's power lines everywhere, trees on both sides. Very skillful flying on both sides. We appreciate the effort of all these first responders, state, local, county, new site, City of Alexander City. We had folks from Red Cross. We had Tallapoosa County Rescue Squad, the Tallapoosa County Rescue Squad here as Ken Cowart was here. Commissioner John McKelvey here offering assistance as well. Lots of people here doing what they can. We're going to step out and take a a couple pictures, so I may be in front of the screen, and I apologize for that, but I've got to get a little bit better angle than I have here now. They're about to fire up the engines on the Lifesaver helicopter. It'll be flying out, and we'll follow that as it goes, but I'm going to step forward and take a picture. Appreciate everybody bearing with us here. I know there's no sound there for a minute. It'll take us a second to get back in focus here. As you can see, the ALEA unit has loaded up. They've got their personnel back on board. They'll be likely taking off in just a moment. We can hear the ignition on the Jet Ranger from Lifesaver coming on. The ALEA helicopter off the scene. It's flying back out. We have the Lifesaver helicopter, as you can see here in the distance. I'm going to try to zoom in just a little bit on that. I believe that's about as far as we're going to be able to go, but we'll follow it as it takes off. Highway 22, just outside of Alexander City before you get to the Hillary Bridge, had about 3 miles deep in the woods. We had an ATV accident with pipeline contractors who were working to replace and mend any markers of the pipeline that were down. Starting up a hill, the ATV rolled back down the hill and had 2 people inside, a driver and a passenger. Driver was mildly injured and has been taken to Russell to be checked out in observation. And we have the passenger, who was more severely injured, being flown to UAB. And that's the roar of that Jet Ranger helicopter that we see in front of us from Lifesaver that will be taking that victim to UAB. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We do know that both of these individuals have been able to talk to family to let them know that they are okay. Obviously very injured, but at the same time they are alert and talking. They were able to get the most seriously injured, the passenger in the ATV, some much needed pain medication. They went in by ATV. The Alexander City Fire Department EMS took in the medication. Were able to get him the help he needed. And as they waited to do this, now you see the Lifesaver helicopter taking off, preparing for flight to Birmingham. And there as it goes and turns back toward to west towards Birmingham. And we'll be going over the trees in just a moment. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We know this was very lengthy. We didn't know when it would unfold, but we wanted to bring you every bit of it that we could. They are getting their supplies back in the ambulance in front of us. We appreciate everybody turning to us for news. This is Mitch Sneed with the Alexander City Outlook. Kind of an exciting morning here. We're happy to report that while the folks were seriously injured, it does appear that they're alert, able to communicate, and getting the treatment that they need. Mitch Sneed, Alexander City Outlook. Appreciate you turning to us for news. We appreciate everybody turning to the Alexander City Outlook for their news coverage. Wanted to leave you today with some shots that Mitch Sneed and Cliff Williams took out there at the scene of this long line rescue off Highway 22, just near the Hillaby Bridge. Unbelievable work by the Aaliyah Aviation Unit, Lifesaver, Alexander City Fire, Alexander City Police, the conservation officers, New Site Police, had folks from EMA. We also had folks from the Tallapoosa Rescue Squad. Great effort by everybody. Just goes to show you that we're blessed in our area to have first responders like this. Mitch Sneed with the Alexander City Outlook. We appreciate you turning to us for news.